Hello, my name is Philippe Pasquier and I am an associate professor at the School for Interactive Arts and Technology at Simon Fraser University. I am both an artist as well as a scientist researching AI and machine learning for creative tasks. And Revive is one of those artworks that we made within the lab. So Revive is an audio-video performance in which myself, Kivench Tatar and Remessieux are playing live on stage together. Myself and Kivench were playing music along with a third musical partner, which is Mason, a musical artificial intelligence system that is listening to what we're doing, reacting to it and playing along with us. We created Revive because we wanted to use Mason into this particular artwork. Mason is our musical agent and he works really well at imitating music that is being fed and that he's been learning from. It's also really good at improvising live on stage when he imitates a particular composer or groups of composers he's been learning from. And so with Revive we had this idea that if we train Mason with the music of dead composers, then maybe we can revive them on stage and play with them on stage. So it's obviously a bit of a controversial concept, this idea that if you have a machine that can capture the style of a composer and learn from everything that that composer has done, then maybe we can generate new material in the style of that composer. So we did that with composers that are no more, but that we really want to play with or work with because we're big fans of their music. So with Mason, we have the possibility to do that. So it started with me and Kivench playing live with Mason, imitating dead composers. And then it came to us later that, well, we should call that project Revive because really what we do is reviving those composers on stage with us. Well, with Kivench, we worked on the musical agent Mason for almost 3 years now. And Mason, as I was explaining earlier, is learning how to imitate the music he's listening to. And so we would feed to Mason and train Mason on music of existing composers but also dead composers. And there's a bunch of composers that we really liked, but then they're no more. So we would feed to Mason all of their music and then we would be able to play along and improvise with Mason, and Mason would literally imitate those composers, use the type of sound those composers will use and put them together in an order that is similar to the order by which those composers would put those sounds together. And so it occurred to me at one of the rehearsals that basically Mason was imitating those dead composers and he was in a way reviving them. And then we could play live on stage with this AI imitating those dead composers. So it's a bit of a controversial idea. So the Revive project, we played a number of times. We showed at CAI, at the Society for Art and Technology, and then we showed during the MUTEC festival, and then we're going to play in Europe this winter at the Zurich University of the Arts in Switzerland. And then we hope to be able to show the project a little more in the future. I have to say that we're already having a lot of fun playing with Mason on stage, and sometimes Kivench and I would just stop playing and let Mason go alone for a little while because sometimes it's just really good and we just want to listen to what he's generating. What's maybe more interesting is that Kivench Tatar is doing his PhD at the School for Interactive Arts and Technology, and Mason, the musical agents based on a self-organized map, is his PhD project. And so we keep collaborating and working together with Kivench to improve Mason, because right now it's fairly good at really imitating composers and generating new music in the style of what he's been listening to, but there's still quite a bit of improvement that can be done, notably in terms of the long form of the piece and the dynamic of Mason and how he interacts and reacts with us live on stage. In other words, Mason is an okay musician, but he's not a fantastic musician, and so we're trying to develop Mason a little bit further so that he can be a better musician, so that we can have even more fun playing with him on stage.